Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of my Bari career mode. Coming into the second episode, we're going to be starting to get into some league matches. The first match, though, is a cup match. We're going to be playing Sassuolo. If you follow Italian football at all, Sassuolo recently destroyed AC Milan. Not destroyed, but they have a guy named Berardi that plays for Sassuolo who scored 4 goals in Milan and got Allegri fired, which was pretty nice as a Milan fan, but don't want to see a club you like lose. But when something like that, they really need to. When something like that happens, I guess that's a good thing in the end of things. But we were coming into this match, and I wasn't expecting too much, considering that they're a Serie A side and we're playing in the division below. But we did surprisingly well in this game. I was a little surprised. This Bari side does have some good young players, a couple experienced guys as well. And this first clip is towards the end of the first half. Defendi on the ball here. He'll play it into Albedoro, and Albedoro makes a feint and then chips one into Valencia, and it gets bounced back out again. He gets the ball as it gets cleared away, and he'll put it in on his right foot, and we go up 1-0, a bit of a surprise. To be up 1-0 on Sassuolo. But going into the 67th minute, an opportunity here for Valencia. He gets fouled, and we would get a good chance at converting on a free kick here. Not really anyone too good on free kicks on this side. No one really that great at free kicks here. Keita, one of the players that we just signed coming into the game. I would end up having... can't remember who it was. It was Fossati. Fossati comes in to play the set piece from 24 yards out and blast this one over the goal. So going into the 90th minute, and we're still out in front. It was fairly back and forth. Not a lot of opportunities from either end. But Sassuolo did have a chance earlier on in the game, and the goalkeeper doesn't react very well to this one, and Valencia gets his first goal at the club and his first official appearance in the cup game. And we would win this first leg at Sassuolo 2-0. Real good result as far as the cup goes. So always a good way to get things started. And our scout Crescenzi, I believe that's how it's pronounced. But our Italian scout to go out and pick up some young players. We would send him out for 6 months to Italy. And I also looked at bringing in another left back. And I looked at this guy, Bradley Garmston, an Irish left back playing for West Bromwich Albion, who is loan listed. Didn't think he'd be that expensive. He's probably not that great, but he does have pretty high physical attributes, and he might fill a need in case we need a second or third choice left back in the side. So I thought it was worth a shot, and maybe we would try to go after that guy there. We offered 250,000 euros, and that would be it for that. We'd go into our first league game against Terni. This was a home match for Bari. Yeah, so the first league game, I was going to show the lineups again. I'm going to try and do that every time, but I skipped the whole thing for whatever reason. Probably the best opportunity was right there in the first half. Valencia getting in, this is in the second half rather. Valencia had a right-footed effort there. It was blocked by a defender. Not a whole lot happened in this game, unfortunately for us. Here in the 89th minute, and Terni actually had some good chances as well, breaking through our defense and firing a shot on goal. And then Antonucci, I believe, was the player who shot it on Guarna, and Guarna came out, just happened to be in the right place at the right time there and got lucky. Kind of couldn't have got much more lucky as the goalkeeper there, but did keep it 0-0, and that's how this game would end. Not a whole lot happened, as you can tell. There's not a whole lot of clips in this game. So yeah, pretty lackluster game, not very exciting. So that was that pretty much. And there's the final whistle for full time. We would draw 0-0 at home. Unfortunately, kind of wanted to get out to a better start than that in the league. However, but that is how it goes sometimes. So Bradley Garmston, we would offer a couple contracts to him. We would have to make a couple offers. And it's transfer deadline day. They did agree to the transfer fee of $250,000, but we couldn't convince him to settle for a reasonable wage, in my opinion. So I decided, you know what? Our left back, who recently got injured, will be back fairly soon, so we'll just press on without signing anyone else. And that was the end of transfer deadline day. We go into our final match of the episode against Trapani. This was also a league match. This was an away fixture, though, coming against Trapani. I did include the lineups. Really needed a win here. Not a win, but a good performance, considering we didn't do too well against Tyranny in our first league fixture of the year. Kind of odd. We go out there and we beat a Serie A side in the cup, but then we go out and then at home and we can't get a league win. So kind of wanted to put that behind us in this second league game of the year. This is the last game of the episode. Trapani with a 4-4-2. We play our typical 4-3-3, as you can see there. The typical starters, basically. Really want to see how far Valencia can improve as far as his overall ratings and his stats. Hopefully he'll be a decent player for us, and if not, then whatever. That's just how it is. We didn't pay a whole lot for him, so kind of a goofy way to give up an early shot here, and Guarna comes out and makes a save right there. For whatever reason, the player that was in midfield receiving that pass just kind of didn't take the pass and just kind of gave it right to the Trapani player, but we make the save, and then we'll clear the corner and get rid of the danger there. Albadoro trying to come forward. This is in the second half here. Galano will then play a 1-2 ball to Albadoro. Try to find Galano right here. He shoots it with his right foot, but puts it right into the side netting, so not much happening there. And then the 87th minute, we get a late corner. Defendi swings it in. Vosnakidis gets his head on it. Our young Greek center back scores his first goal of the year off the corner. And we get a late goal there to put us in front 1-0. Maybe could have done a little bit better, the guy on the post there, but they all count the same. Don't really mind. So we're up 1-0 as some of the replays going through here. Vosnakidis supposed to become a pretty decent player, and which is kind of why I wanted to play with this team, because there's a few players that look like they could be potentially decent players that can grow quite a bit compared to what they are now. And then we kind of got another opportunity later in the game after we scored that goal, but we couldn't convert, and it didn't matter because we won this game 1-0. And that would be it for the games. So I decided I would include a squad report, since you probably aren't very aware of the players at this team. So I decided I would record a squad report here, and we'll go into it now. Our goalkeeper, Enrico Guarna, he's a 66 overall and 28 years old. Stefano Sabelli, 61 overall. He's gone up by 1. Diego Polenta, he's on loan from Genoa. He's 67 overall. Dimitrios Vosnakidis, 63 overall, 19-year-old center back. Marco Calderoni, 62 overall. Marco Fossati on loan from AC Milan, 68 overall. He's already gone up by 2. Marino Defendi, 62 overall. Daniele Scaudone, I believe, 62 overall. Christian Galano, 68 overall. Jose Adolfo Valencia, 61 overall. Diego Albadoro, 66 overall. Alex Pena, 60 overall. Andrea DeFalco, 62 overall. Richard Quentin Samnick, might be pronounced a little differently than that, 62 overall, gone up by 1. He is French, so that's probably not pronounced like that. Tikoro Kaita, 61 overall, he's gone up by 1. Marco Ramizi, 61 overall. He's gone up by 1. Luca Cepitelli, 63 overall. He's gone up by 1. Alessandro Marotta, 64 overall. Richard Lugo Martinez, 58 overall. He's gone up by 1. Miodrag Mitrovic, 50 overall. Joao Silva, 56 overall. Vito Leonetti, 60 overall. He's gone up by 1. Anthony Partapillo, 55 overall, he's gone up by 1. Fedato, 65 overall, he's gone up by 1. Marco Chiosa, who is on loan from Torino, 59 overall. Erico Altabello, 53 overall. And Giuseppe Statella, 63 overall. Federico Massi, 57 overall. He's gone up by 1. Matias Alonso, 59 overall. And that is it for the players there. That's it for the second episode, though. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, whatever. If you're not subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you did. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.